Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Before Hamilton, there was the groundbreaking Tony Award winning Best Musical In the Heights, which put both Lin-Manuel Miranda and the northern tip of Manhattan on the Broadway map. Well, now the eye popping, heartwarming, and dazzling film version, which is directed by John M. Chu, is coming to screens everywhere. And I caught up with the cast and creative team, including Lin-Manuel Miranda. First of all, how much fun was it playing this role?
Oh my Lord, it was so much fun. It was so much fun every day. The gratitude just seeped out of my pores.
She's been changed for the film, right? I mean, talk about what I love about your role is they've altered her a bit for the film, right? From the stage.
Yeah, she comes with a squad. Carla is not just an employee at the salon, she's her business and life partner. And then there's Kuka, who's like, our ride or die. And we're like a bit of a squad. So yeah, they're and Kiara, Lynn, and John certainly made a point of doing as much expanding of representation as possible without changing the story completely.
Yeah. How proud are you of this film?
Oh, immensely. Immensely. It's such a big 360 for me to yeah, it's a 360 because you know it's a musical, but it's on film. I've always kind of wanted to sing on film. And so, yeah, if you just stay in the game long enough, it can happen. And also with the next generation, I feel like, uh, yeah, it's leveled up.
So, what was the first day on the set like for you? For me, watching this film, this was like MGM meets everything. John did such a beautiful job with this. What was your first day like? What do you remember about that first day?
Oh my Lord. Just well, the first day on the set was was big, but I mean, our first day, like you have to keep into consideration that we started in April, we did the musical boot camp, and then May we did the dance boot camp. So by June, when we was the first day of shooting, we were like, okay, let's go. And it's just it's go time. Yeah, it's amazing. It was incredible, particularly to watch, um, how people deal with, kerfuffles. For example, 96,000 was a day with hundreds of dancers at the Highbridge pool doing these like old Hollywood kind of like, gargantuan numbers. And every time the shot would get set up, it would start drizzling or raining, and the attitude of like, oh, well, it wasn't catastrophic. It was just it's weather. So like the vibe was like we're gonna do this. I mean, the effect felt very it was very, very chill. It was wonderful. So we really could have fun.
I love that number. That was the big homage to MGM. And I thought to myself, wow, they made that pool look so beautiful. We all want to go there. I talked to all my theater peeps, like, we got to go up there and just see that pool and swim there and just, or do something from there.
It's I think it has immortalized the Highbridge pool, like in such a fantastic way. It's thrilling.
Okay, we have to go back to musical boot camp and like dance boot camp. This is like old MGM. Like you started, like you said, you worked on the music first. Did you record the songs first?
Yeah, we laid down like TV tracks, as it were, tracks to be able to sing to as we rehearsed the dance to just get used to it. So we laid down some tracks and just got the songs in our bodies and souls, so to speak. And then we focused on the toes, the 5, 6, 7, 8, and which was incredibly humbling to be in a room full of these just superlative dancers, each and every one, and all these bodies that loved to, move. So by the time it became shooting time, like, for Carnaval, it was like, okay, let's go.
Okay, you have worked with so many incredible directors. Tell me what it was like working with John Chu.
He's a dream. He's a dream. He knows his stuff. He loves and respects his medium. And he, as you can see, if you love film too, how he reveres and pays homage to incredible greats that came before, and he sort of flips his nose at other like tropes and genres. It's an incredibly, not only is it a fun film, but it's an intelligent film. It is a well-made film. It is, just a really impeccably executed film that, I feel like, being like, John and Lin and Kiara, they're all a little younger. And so it's incredible to see, like progress and standing on the shoulders of each other, what happens. It's so moving. It's so beautiful. And I would listen to whatever that, John, he's fantastic.
And then there's Lin-Manuel. I mean, he's a multitasker. I mean, it must have been so amazing to watch him on this set, right?
Yeah, excellence comes so easily, it seems, to Lin. So, it sets a tone. And, when I speak about John, I can't not speak about Lin and Kiara, as the, the mastheads of this, not to mention, the Alex and Alex Lacamora and the choreographer. But yes, when Lin creates, people want to rise to their highest level of being able to embody and incorporate his work. Yeah.
Yeah. What was one of the most memorable and emotional days on the set for you?
Well, every day was major. I mean, I can't say enough about that. But the day that stands out, if you put it that way, is it was a night shoot, and we were shooting Alabanza. And which is very poignant because it's a tribute, and that was the day that John's son, Heights, was born. So Kristen was in labor that night, and Kiara was directing. And to just have Kiara at the helm, and to know that there was this huge confluence because Kiara had a baby on the opening of the Heights when it was on Broadway. And there's just something like the, the circle of life.
Yeah.
The thing about this movie is there were many aspects of like things being bigger than us. And that was a moment that was just bigger than us.
Yeah. Finally, when you saw the film completed, what went through your mind?
Just the culmination of so much work, so much like expectation, anticipation, and being really part of something so much bigger that I could define. The thing about this and Rent, it's hard to articulate the feeling that comes with being a part of something indescribably bigger. I don't have the crystal ball that can really tell you what's going to happen in the future, but I know that it's going to be something. And that's a really, really powerful feeling.
Let me just listen to my block. Early July, So we've got the summer.
Ice cold piragua, palcha, china, cherry.
Piragüero, ¿cómo está?
We've got each other.
On these blocks, you can't walk 2 steps without bumping into someone's big plans.
All alone.
No peeking.
And I close my eyes.
You made all of this? You're an artist.
That's when I'll
Start small, dream big.
again.
Because you can see a future that I can't.
Let me take this moment just to say, you are gonna change the world someday.
I just want to see the whole world through her eyes.
Tell the world we are not invisible.
Let's go!
There's something on your shirt.
Can we raise our voice tonight? Can we make a little noise tonight?
We are not powerless.
Can we sing so loud and raucous?
We are powerful.
The bridge and East Caucus.
Go show them who we are.
From Puerto Rico to Santo Domingo, wherever we go, we rap our people and we go.
In the Heights, rated PG-13, in theaters and on HBO Max June 11th.